See what's going on, everyone. You doing all right or what? I mean, here we are, Feast of Trumpets is starting soon. Feeling all right, little anxiety. Yeah, I've been like really watching really closely lately, with the Feast of Trumpets and everything, I got my glasses just, just in case, like glory, like the light of the world's coming, I was like, whoa, man, I better wear some glasses or something. I don't know, like if I can handle this, you know what I'm saying? So let's get serious here, okay? Number one, okay, we gotta look at the facts here, okay? Israel's already started the Feast of Trumpets. Well, guess what? It hasn't really started yet, okay? What do I mean by that? This is what I mean by that. The calendar, or the way that they do it in the Bible, is they look for the new moon, okay? They haven't found the new moon yet. They haven't seen the new moon yet. So I want to show you, I'm going to show you that right now. And then there's another interesting thing that I want to show you too. So hang on, don't go anywhere. So looking at the renewedmoon.com, we can see right here at the beginning of your renewed moons, you shall blow the trumpets, Numbers 10:10. So in Israel, it says that it's expected Tuesday evening, September 27th, pending no report. So we're still off a couple days here. This is what I wanted you to see. Israel's ahead of the game here.
This Rosh Hashanah is so significant, it is off the charts. The fall feast, it's off the charts. We are, the Gregorian calendar is based only on the sun. The Muslim calendar is based only on the moon. But God said he wanted the sun and the moon for the appointed times for when all of his festivals would happen. And then they were called mikras, which means actually dress rehearsal. So every year, they would do the dress rehearsal of killing the Passover lamb at 3 in the afternoon on Nisan 14. Little did they know, one of those years when they were doing it, it was actually fulfilled on Nisan 14 at 3 in the afternoon. So Messiah died on Passover. He was buried on unleavened bread. He rose on first fruits. Pentecost or Shavuot happened on Shavuot. It didn't become Shavuot because that event happened. The Jews have been celebrating Pentecost for 1,500 years. They were the first Pentecostals. Okay, so here's the thing we have to realize. Is God the same yesterday, today, and forever? That means if he fulfilled the spring feast to the day of his first coming, he will fulfill the fall feast to the day of his second coming. And the next feast to be fulfilled is Rosh Hashanah, the Feast of Trumpets. And guess what? It's going to happen on the Feast of Trumpets. I don't know what year. I'm not setting dates, but I'm telling you, it will happen on Rosh Hashanah. And then the next feast, because the spring feast had to be fulfilled in order. You can't have Pentecost till he rises from the dead. He can't rise from the dead until he's dead. And guess what? So everything, the same thing. The fall feasts have to happen in order. So the Feast of Trumpets will be fulfilled. Then Yom Kippur will be fulfilled. Then Tabernacles will be fulfilled. We're going to dwell among men for 1,000 years. We know from the 7 weeks of Daniel, there's one 7-year time period left. And the reason they went into captivity was because they weren't keeping the Shemitah year of the 7-year cycle. So the 7-year tribulation or week that's left isn't any random 7 years. It has to begin the beginning of a new Shemitah cycle. So if it doesn't happen this fall, it can't happen for 7 more years. Because it's not just random 7 years, it's a Shemitah cycle. This Rosh Hashanah is the beginning of a new 7-year cycle. That's why this Rosh Hashanah is so significant.
Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you, which also ye have received, and wherein ye stand, by which also ye are saved, if ye keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless ye have believed in vain. For I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Christ died for our sins, according to the Scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the third day, according to the Scriptures,